Good evening and welcome. Tonight we are playing something slightly different. I, Dragon, will be DMing a one-shot for our group, including our usual DM, Nikolai, and we will be using a creature from the Beastlands Maelstrom of Monsters by Todd Otto, with some encounters taken from the Outlander deck from Vengers decks. Both of these resources are system neutral, and we are using 5e sheets that are on the Vengers deck's website designed for them by their artist. However, we shall be playing it in a mix of that with our own Penance homebrew style. Vengers decks is about to go on to general release, and Beastlands is available online, and I will give you the links to them in the description bar. Enjoy! We shall start with Leonida.
Hello, I'm Leonida. I usually circle around Plummet nowadays. I'm playing a character called Burn-In, who's a dragonkin apothecary from Plummet. He's reappeared here tonight. I'm not going to say anything more about him. You have to listen to Plummet for that. He's a very cautious kind of guy, not very fronting. You will maybe notice that tonight.
Okay. And next we have Nikolai.
Hello! Yes, I am playing Drinzen. She is a female paladin. She was abandoned at birth on the doorstep of a very devout all-male monastery. So ever since then she has been raised to be a very devout paladin, but has been basically given her own bunk, her own room. No one talks to her, she's left alone, and thus she spent most of her youth growing up learning about the powers of Paladin and talking to rocks.
Okay, and next we have Amy.
Hello, I'm Amy. I'm playing Merritt, our happy-go-lucky halfling rogue, whose dream is to kill a monster to make the world safer. I'm so happy! I'm a happy halfling!
Yay! And finally tonight we have AJ.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, AJ. Tonight I'm going to be playing a dwarf ex-watchman, according to this character sheet, called Thrastalig Brewbelt. We'll see how this goes.
You can tell that several of these are not our own characters. It's fine. We shall discover what they're like as we go.
And as I continue reading the character sheet, yes.
Okay.
I'm actually very happy with mine because he's like, I want to kill monsters to make the world a safer place. I'm like, aww, you're so cute.
It is quite adorable. So, adventurers, you are mercenaries returning from a tedious, failed siege. Well, you've got some light armour and some decent weapons. Some of them are a bit basic, but they've survived this far. But you're quite eager to get back to your own homes, especially as you only got your daily payment. As the siege failed, there was no booty to be had. Thankfully, the mountain pass lies behind you, and the spacious light woodland is easy travelling. Some of the ground seems abnormally wet. It is now early evening. What do you wish to do?
Can I study the sky? Does it look like it's been raining at all?
You look up. It doesn't look like it's been raining very recently.
Okay.
I think my character does study your character looking really confused at what you're seeing in the sky.
Puddles!
So is Merrick going off the path and jumping in the puddles?
Yes.
Excellent.
Puddles!
Swamp.
Roll me a d20.
Oh god!
First one of the night. Natural one.
Natural
The
one.
ground begins to shake gently at first, and then more and more violently.
Does it feel like an earthquake or does it feel like...
The closest you can describe it as would be an earthquake.
Okay.
It's the loudest I've ever heard.
Hold
Everybody hit the deck!
What deck?
Oh, the ground!
Which one is the deck?
Oh, the ground's moving!
The flat one we're walking on, that's the deck.
The deck?
The ground, get on the ground.
Staring at the ground, confused.
I'm all in a muddy puddle.
Oh. Did you wear your wellies, Merrick?
No, they're in the car.
No! Here you go. And Burnin will throw the wellies to Merrick.
I'm beginning to understand why we didn't succeed in this siege.
I should have worn them earlier.
Merrick already has incredibly wet feet, but hopefully pulls on the wellies because that's definitely going to make things better. Can somebody roll me a perception, please?
So,
Natural 20, Jesus Christ. So it's rocks, maybe I know something.
Out of 3 rolls, we just got 2 natural 20s and a 21. What you see to your left side, or the left side if you'd still been travelling the way you were going, is that the swampy ground is beginning to shift, to bulge upwards. You start to see giant leg coming up out of the ground.
Do you mean like
There's quite a
actual
lot of
or
legs.
spider legs?
or just like feet first, a pair of legs sticking up.
Or are we talking
Yeah,
like hundreds
exactly.
of unburied corpses or just being pushed up legs first?
Well, surely they would be buried if they were having to come up out of the ground.
Are they coming up feet first, or is something rising? So you
Maybe
just
they
see
were
legs.
buried like straight down and then they're coming up that way.
And this is why I was worried.
That has to go in the recording.
Yeah.
If they
Yes,
were
it
buried
does.
like head first into the grave, then yeah, they'd come up feet first.
When you said they were giant, are they like legs that are like of a giant? Because I'm picturing like human legs sticking out of the ground.
Or like,
Oh,
really
these are
big.
like a
not
mammal
human.
leg.
Oh no, you realise that these look like crab legs, but huge.
Who buries a crab?
Each leg is at least the size of a human.
That poor crab, we need to go
And
right
there's
at...
these two
Careful, it might be a
Massive.
lobster.
There's these two massive creatures pull themselves up onto the ground.
Oh crap.
I don't like seafood.
Oh,
What
but look at
seafood?
that.
If you close your eyes, you can't see the seafood. Oh no. Yeah. I don't mind.
I'll just look at you really confused and stare at the creature and close my eyes and open them again going, "You're right, I can't see them when I close my eyes."
Oh. Yeah, I'm doing that all the time now. Works really well.
Okay. I'll just stand there with a stupid grin on my face and my eyes closed.
As the paladin attempts to make them disapparate by closing her eyes, Thrasterlig realises that he's heard of these creatures before.
I have heard of
These
them
are-
before.
They go by the name of Julie Kerala.
These things are called Juliceralat.
Oh. That's mighty interesting. I wonder if
Can
they're
you eat-
immune to poison.
Can you eat them?
You can certainly try.
Ooh, I bet they taste.
I mean, what I'm trying to... You can eat anything if you want it enough.
I can't eat
You're
rocks.
hungry enough.
Rocks
Sure you
are
can.
friends.
Sure. They're not very chatty.
They just
Can I
take
do
their
a
time.
nature check on them?
Yes. Burr realises that these creatures aren't completely natural. They appear to be part construct, and they might not always look the way they do just now.
Hey guys, these are not quite natural.
How could he know of them if
Yeah,
they're
well-
not natural?
Are they puppets? They're really big puppets.
I like
Where are the strings?
Well, you should maybe not play with them, Eric. They might be dangerous.
Are they at all like trying to attack us or anything, or are they just standing there looking like crabs?
They're not trying to attack yet. They look like they're trying to work out what the hell you are.
How big actually are they now they've come out of the ground?
Well, if each leg is roughly the size of a human,
Yeah.
they're going to be...
Like the size of a Volkswagen van.
Yeah,
Depends if they've got a big body or
probably a
just big
good
legs.
comparison. They're going to be about 10 feet tall and
Oh.
really quite broad.
Do they look intimidating? As in, do they have like spines or claws or something?
They're crabs. They've got big fuck-off claws.
Oh.
Merrick's just gonna start singing. Crab people, crab people. Look at the crab people. They're so pretty.
Guys, we
Uh-oh.
should try to do something about these crabs. Why are you saying oh?
Dragon
Yeah,
rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
I back away very quickly.
At some unknown signal, both of the jury Keralak spring forward towards you. Rolling.
Can crabs jump?
These ones can. They're not
Okay.
entirely natural. Oh,
You can,
yay!
you-
Oh, wow. That was an excellent roll, Amy.
I live. I survive.
well, it's just initiative, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so
Just
lucky.
means you'll move first and then they'll just pinch you.
But I'm so little, so I'll be fine. Me
Wonder
definitely.
where
I'm
we
loving this character.
No wonder we failed the siege.
As they are currently moving towards you, each of you have time for one action before they reach you.
One action. Okay.
So, it's Merrick to start.
Oh, crap. I'm gonna duck behind the nearest rock.
Okay?
Because they might not see
Don't
me.
start.
Do I need to add anything?
Dexterity or sneak.
Stealth.
Stealth.
Oh, yeah.
sorry. Thank you.
A lot of high rolls tonight.
Yeah. Merrick is super stealthy and manages to hide behind a very large rock that kind of has a wee notch in the back, so she can kind of push herself in there, which is mostly out of sight from all directions.
This is my rock. I hide.
Now it is Drinzen.
I'm just gonna look at everyone else and say, did what? And just look confused at the sort of crab things moving towards us with absolutely just no fear, just the blankness of just what?
Watch out for the crab people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go hide or,
they aren't
or
friendly.
attack. No,
Oh,
we don't think so at least.
I guess I'll just
they
draw
don't
my
look
sword
friendly.
and just charge at it then.
Okay, roll.
Oh, my to hit's +6, so that would be a 12.
Okay.
It's
You
fine.
charge forward, you swing your sword, and it clatters off of one of the crab's legs. Next it is Burr.
I will then use my demonic staff.
Burr twirls the staff and points it towards the ground in front of these Julikeralacts, and from the ground up digs itself a very clearly demonic drooling dog. And it
Yes.
looks back at you going, yes? What did you want?
Attack! 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 Now!
The dog lunges forward happily. This is exactly what it wanted you to say. And
Maybe I should have specified what it should attack.
Yeah, maybe you should have specified a target.
Yeah.
Go,
It takes
puppy!
Flower power.
Paladin instead.
as it leaps for a joint in the crab's leg, or in its pincer leg, the crab manages to spin round and manages to not have the dog actually fasten in at the edges of the plate armour. The dog is unhurt, but has not managed to do any damage.
Get a grip, dog. Get a grip.
And next it is
Bernice.
Fasterleg.
So I'm going to throw my hand axe.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. Let's hope this streak of good rolls carries on.
Natural
Nope.
one.
You jinxed
Natural 1
it.
+4. That's what I get for pointing it out.
The axe flies from your hand and lands blade first in the swamp underneath the crab that is closest to you.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, that's a shame on such a nice axe. Firstly,
I'll get it back.
I hope you will.
So do I.
The closest crab moves towards you and lifts
Who's you?
its massive claw to swipe at Drinzen, who manages to duck out of the way. Where do you want to move to when you duck, Drinzen?
Let's slide underneath it.
The second doesn't spot you. Too busy looking at the rest of the group. Do you want to take advantage of that?
Yeah, let's just stab straight up into the first one.
Roll. As you're underneath Julie Kerala,
Under the
your blade
soft
strikes
underbelly
true.
bastard.
The blade strikes true. The creature squeals the most horrendous noise and starts skittering around trying to get away from your sword.
Is my sword embedded in it, or is it just sliced it?
What do you want?
I kind of need my sword, so I probably should just have to slice it instead, I guess.
Okay. The crab is still going to skitter and try and get away because that hurt.
Okay.
Stingy is bad. And we're back round to Merritt.
Merrick's going to poke his head out and aim for the crab. I'm just going to call it a giant crab.
Tough name.
So I'll use my short bow.
Okay.
19.
Excellent. Do you want to roll your damage on that?
Oh, 5.
So your arrow flies into the face of the crab at the front, catching between where the shell meet. The crab now has, I mean, it could almost look like a fashionable spike coming out of the side of its face if it wasn't for the feathers. It is not impressed, however.
Oh, I got him! I got him!
Good shot. Good shot. Merrick, good shot.
And I hide again.
Drinzen, what would you like to do?
So, has the crab ran away from me, or is it still within range?
It's massive, it's still within range.
This time I will stab upwards through the slice I've just made.
Okay, roll.
19.
You manage to aim for the same spot again, and you strike upwards with all your strength. Roll your damage.
15.
At this blow, the crab raises itself up, straightens its legs as much as it can, and tries to pull itself away from the ground. See. However, it does not manage to get out of the reach of your sword. Roll me, odds or evens?
You know me. Let's go odd.
Your blade is stuck inside the giant crab. It is currently out of your reach from the ground.
that back, you bastard!
And what is Burr going to do?
Burr is again going to tell his demon dog to
Attack the duelist, other one, the duelist Carrot. Yeah, the crab thingy. The other one.
Would the dog understand what the crab thingy is?
The dog's been summoned from hell, whatever level of hell you wanted it to be, from Plummet, from the Black Realm.
Alright.
It's going to do what it's told.
He's a good boy.
Yes, he is a good boy.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
I find it creepy he's a demon dog.
Even demon dogs can be good boys.
Yes, very.
The dog rushes to get to the second of your foes and jumps and fastens its claws into one of the joint of the leg. The crab can no longer put any of its weight on that leg. You
Watch
also
out so
have
you don't
a
get high from that joint.
You also have time to do something else because that was the dog's action.
Is anyone close to that enemy right now, or is it just my demon dog?
Drinzen. They're fairly
Yeah.
close to each other, so you
Alright.
could probably...
Okay. I'll then just use my short bow and aim for the face of this crab thingy.
Okay.
You're probably gonna have to tell me if I have any modifiers or anything like that, because I don't have the plummet one up, so
Dex or strength on that?
get Dex is 4, so
Okay. So yes, it flies true, and now both crabs have this nice little spike accessory coming out of their faces. They are incredibly pissed off now. They are not used to creatures being able to do damage to them. more than they've managed to damage other things.
That's what you get when you pick up small people.
Yes, and dogs from hell. Yay.
As the crabs are starting to thrash around a little bit, the dog is flying through the air, but is still very determined and staying with its jaws clamped round this crab.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Tasty crab.
Or evil boy. I mean,
Don't confuse him.
I'm gonna pull out my great axe and just like try and just thunk it into where I think the face part of the crab might be. I know crabs don't really have faces. You know what I mean? Right in the center.
Right in the post box.
Yeah. How? Right. 16.
You grab your great axe, and with a mighty swing, you reach up, smack it in the face. You just about get onto its face, and it reels backwards. Was this the foremost one?
Was whichever one was closest to me.
It reels back, and I need Drinzen to roll me dexterity.
Do you need me to roll damage as well? Or
Yes, I will.
14.
Ooh. So the crab is
to the
falling backwards in shock,
4.
and unfortunately lands on the paladin.
it's a good thing you have a long haft on that axe, Thrastalig. Otherwise, you wouldn't have reached it.
It's good it
We
had
had
a
a
soft
short
landing
joke.
then. It's good it had a soft landing. Now we can sell the meat. You don't want spoiled meat.
It looks like this crab is in very, very poor shape now. This is the one with the
that's lying
sword
on
in
top of
it.
you.
Right.
It's got the sword in it. It's got a spike coming out its face. It's had most of the rest of its face smashed in, and it's lying on top of you. And it's Merrick's turn.
Are you alright, Drinzen? Can you hear me?
I am one with the rocks at last.
It's not a rock
a
that's
rock.
on you, Drinzen. It's a giant crab, which we're gonna sell it afterwards. Make a fortune on the crab meat.
Accent's hilarious.
This is how we're making our money back.
This is why the sea
Of course it
fails
is,
their
I'm a
goal of crab
charlatan.
meat.
You got to hustle it somehow.
Okay, so I'm going to take from that Merrick is spending their entire turn going, are you okay? And oh my god, look how much money we could make from that thing.
And point to the other one. Get that big bastard now!
Why don't you do something about it, Merrick?
I'm checking up poor Drinzen.
Stop hiding like a chicken behind a rock.
Shut up and I'll shoot you in the back.
Please don't.
Very
I have a
honourable
sword
people,
back
the
already.
halflings.
Fresh from his heroic victory against the first of these creatures, what does Thrasterlig do now?
That's a good question.
I'm cheering you on.
Yeah, I guess I just kind of I kind of pull my axe out, turn around, and I'm sort of like looking. What's the deal with the other one? Is it looking like it's going to go for us, or what's it doing?
It's currently shaking one of its legs around, trying to get rid of the dog.
Right. Okay. Can I do another attack action this turn, or am I think I've.
Yes, you can. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, fresh with the crab meat still on my axe, I'm gonna go for the other crab. Maybe like if it's swinging one of its arms around with the dog hanging off of it, I'm gonna go for like presumably it's balancing on the other side. So I'm gonna try and hit one of the ones it's leaning on.
Okay.
11. Yeah, not so good.
You get over, you swing your axe mightily. It mostly just ricochets off of the hard shell.
Crab people.
Come on, Thras! Put your back into it!
Put your axe into it.
Drinzen, how are you doing down there?
I assume I'll just manage to sort of like wiggle my way out and try and retrieve my sword. Am I covered in gore from retrieving my sword?
You need to roll to see if you manage to recover your sword.
What do I need to roll for that?
Strength.
Oh.
Since you're trying to pull it out of a giant crab that's fallen on top of it.
18.
Yeah, okay, you managed to get your sword out, but you're not going to have a chance to do anything else this turn.
Alright. Do I get lucky or am I sprayed with like weird orange goo or something from pulling my sword out of it?
Odds or evens.
Even.
You were sprayed with a mix of orange goo and a quite foul-smelling thin liquid.
Just gonna stand there as it sprays me and just shrug. Just like, oh fuck, it's happening again.
Okay. Next we have Burr.
Burr is for some reason like this really sketchy character he is getting sort of a morality boost of all the shopping and stuff like people are doing, so he's just like gonna go grab his spear and just charge forward towards the second Julikerlet and try to stab it in the belly with his spear.
Excellent. So roll a d20 with either strength or dex, whichever's higher.
Right.
You run forward, past the dog, dab upwards with your spear, and go straight into the underbelly of the Julikerlet. Could you roll me some damage, please?
What's the damage on a spear?
D8 plus 2. The creature shrieks, similarly to how the first one did. It moves back, tries to lift itself away from your spear, and having been overbalanced by this, just kind of falls onto the side opposite the dog. So it has some of its legs underneath it, and it is at an angle with your spear having scored a deep hit into it.
Yay!
Do you wish to change your order to the dog?
No. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, keep biting that thing. Choo choo.
The dog growls happily while chomping away on the crab leg.
Yeah, you have to reward them when they're doing something good or bad or whatever.
Is he getting a whole leg to himself?
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big leg.
Pretty big dog.
It's an excellent treat.
I wasn't picturing a big dog, I was picturing like a small retriever. But
It's got a stick just big enough in its own head, trying to drag it around.
Yeah, watch out for my demon retriever. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you didn't say it was a giant demon dog, you just said it's a dog from hell. So I just was picturing a dog that for some reason just happened to be from hell.
I was kind of picturing like a German Shepherd sort of size.
Something like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought generic dog like size, but
We
like,
all have our hell dogs.
Black
Apparently
dog.
AJ's is a retriever, so yeah.
No, I like retrievers. but,
Retrievers are not small dogs.
I just meant like
No, they're quite big.
size-wise.
Okay, and it is Thrasterlig's turn.
Can I put this crab out of its misery?
Yes. Well,
Well, I mean, it's a question.
Hi.
We'll see. Yeah. Can I hit at something on the ground? 15. Okay, maybe.
yeah, I think considering it's fairly incapacitated, you can definitely put this crab out of its misery.
Okay, I'll just see how much damage I do. 5. Okay. Not great, but
You could have put it out of its misery.
I'm just causing it more pain.
Unfortunately, your axe lands and kind of skiffs a chunk out of the crab rather than really going deep into it.
Well,
It
seafood
squeals and
isn't my
flails.
favourite enemy.
That's fair.
But better luck next time, Thrasterlig. Go team.
Okay, next we have Merrick.
So everybody's dead, are they?
It's not dead, it's just sort of flailing around on its back, I think.
Oh, it's time to put it out of its misery so we can get cracking on with this crab
How do we know it's
crab meat business.
Well, because we've been stabbing it.
I might enjoy it.
Don't think he really enjoys it.
The sounds don't sound like it's enjoyment, but
Oh, yes,
don't
but
know.
do we equally know what these sounds these crabs make when they are enjoying it?
I don't know. Have you tried to find
very-
out?
It's a very deep question.
I'm just going to
I'm not
take
convinced you've got the right character for that question.
No, I haven't. I was channeling Dory because we get a text from him saying he's not coming on.
I'm just going to aim with my crossbow and try and put it out of its misery.
Okay, roll.
24!
Oofed, yes. This time, the blow lands deep down into the heart of this crab. Well done. You have successfully survived an encounter with 2 Julie Kedillock.
I softened it up for you, Merrick.
It's fine. You can help me skin it and, I don't know, de-shell it.
Well, hold on, I
That
never
way we
agreed
can
to
sell.
that.
Do you want some of the money?
Yes, I do want
I'll give
some
you a
of the
small
money.
share. I'll give you a small share then.
How about a
You're
large
working.
share?
Well, I mean,
I'll give you 10%.
My dog, so
That
yeah.
seems fair. Wait, 10%? It's 4
You
of
already
us.
shook on it, babe.
Damn it. I'm not a smart man.
I've already shook on it. Come on, get your hatchet out. Let's get
I go and
de-shelling.
look for my hand axe in the swamp.
Just staring blankly at the crab. Do you want to skin it here?
Well, I might as well.
Well, how much meat will fit on the
least-
cart?
We can always eat some on the way.
If
have some
Dory's
lunch.
joining, then that's fine.
Just eating crab for days. Because we don't want to carry it all. So we set up camp here and live for several months on crab meat.
Well, it's good for you.
Is it?
Well, maybe not that much crap. That's why I'm saying we should sell it. Make a fortune.
We could
Sell
go
it
back to
to-
that city that we sieged and sell it to all the hungry people.
Yeah, that's actually a... Hang on, wait. Hang on, I just remembered.
That's a
I think
little
I'm
bit
supposed to be
dark,
awful good. No, that's... I don't think
It's a
we
little
should do
bit too
that.
dark.
Yes, that's not very honourable.
Oh, we should sell it off to the hungrier ones further inland. Come on, let's get going. Sooner we do it, the sooner we're off.
Yeah. Well, I go searching for my axe, my hand axe, so I can. Maybe it's a bit easier to use than a great axe for carving up crab. I guess.
Oh, I don't know. Have you seen the legs?
I guess I'll just start cutting up the crab really sort of haphazardly.
Yeah, Burr is just gonna retrieve his weapons and de-summon the dog after he has chomped off and eaten up the leg.
Merrick's just prancing around telling them all about the money they could make. We'll be rich, boys! We'll be rich!
But what will you do with the money?
Well, get the fuck out of here, that's for sure. We left the siege. Come on.
Well, yeah. Hey, maybe you can get rich on crab meat. I don't know.
Merrick the crab meat baron. What
Oh,
colour
what
is
was
the
that
crab
thing
meat?
Is there crab meat?
Crab meat's usually white, is it not?
Crab meat is... Some of it is white, some of it's dark.
I'm asking Merrick which is the valuable one.
I believe it's legs. Legs are the best ones.
What do we do with this bit?
I
Poke
don't
the
know.
middle.
We could hollow it out and turn it into a boat.
Oh,
Or you could make a really nice ornament on someone's wall. Take that too.
It just reminded. This is the size of a small car.
You could probably make a roof of a halfling house. Or like
Oh,
a
that would be nice.
garden.
Hey,
you're saying you could turn a dead crab into a hobbit hole?
a pergola. A garden pergola.
Yes, a pergola.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Mary would love that in our garden.
Do we have a capable horse big enough to take this back with us, or are we just going to be dragging it ourselves?
I assumed we were walking around. I didn't think they had horses.
I assume
I-
you're on a
I-
wagon.
You've mentioned
I-
a cart several times, so you have a
Yeah.
cart, mule,
Okay, that's okay then.
but there's no way that one of those shells is going to fit on that cart.
Ah,
We could
bugger.
attach it with rope.
Yes,
And drag it.
Yeah.
skip the shells, guys. Or maybe
I mean, it's not as if we need to
Riding
get anywhere
it.
quickly, and we've got all the meat.
it's a meet and greet. Yay.
Oh, Bear, come on, lighten up. Have some crab.
Oh. I don't want crabs. No, thank
I
you.
guess I'll check the stomach. Is there anything interesting while I cut open this crab? What has our crab eaten recently?
What have the crab eaten recently?
Other than that,
Crabs don't have teeth, do they?
No.
No, I don't think so. They just kind of crush things and then swallow them whole,
Yeah.
kind of.
So what fun things do I find in what I only can imagine is this crab's stomach?
You find some small woodland animals. There's a couple of squirrels. There's a
Are
baby
they
deer.
alive?
No.
If
The
I'm not
things-
sure if they're real or not, and just kind of go, yeah, plushies.
I wonder how those got there, because, I mean, they just came out of the ground. That's a weird. Yeah.
Would you like a pet squirrel, Burr?
No, thanks. I'm allergic to pets. Unless they're demonized, sort of.
Just not non-specific pets.
Surely an undead squirrel would be fantastic for you.
No, I'm a little bit scared of squirrels. I'm gonna sit here on the cart and just, wait until we get moving again. Have fun.
Do I find anything else apart from squirrels?
You don't find anything that Drinzen finds interesting.
That's normal. So I just find a bunch of
rocks
squirrels.
You find some squirrels, you find a baby deer, a couple of moles. These are clearly scavengers
I'm
that have just
learning
been
so
going
much
around
about the
and
diet of crabs.
These crabs are slowly making their way through a whole Disney movie.
Just creeping
Next you
along
find a
sideways.
Obviously thought we were a rabbit.
I've heard of the sword in the stone, but not the sword in the crab, but yeah.
Okay. So as you manage to retrieve all of the crab meat that you can possibly carry and you think will still be profitable when you eventually get to somewhere,
Can I take a
which is
sort
going
of
to depend on how
slab
many
of-
days it takes you to get somewhere.
Can I take a slab of crab shell as a shield?
Yes.
Okay.
As it is now getting quite dark, you probably need to try and find somewhere to camp. So who would be best at trying to find a camping space?
I haven't got survival, so not me.
I got 3 in nature, but I don't know if that's anything.
That's pretty good.
useful. I have 3 in engineering as well, and 4 in foraging, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm
with-
-1.
Go with foraging. So have a +4. You continue down the path. It seems to be taking a little while to find somewhere to camp. But after about half an hour or so, you come across a small clearing. It isn't quite big enough, but you do have just about enough space to unhook the mule from the cart and make a small fire.
Don't think we should cook the meal.
Unhook the mule. Please don't do it. I'm not as
supposed
nice
to
to the crab. You also had mule meat to try and take.
We got a lot of crab meat. I think probably enough crab meat.
We could use the shell. We could use the shell like a tent. Just put 2 sticks in it, and we can have it like a shelter.
Okay. Are you cooking some of the crab meat by any chance?
Medic is. Medic's totally cooking some of it.
Yeah, I'll have some crab meat.
Are you cooking up your money again? Oh my god. Okay.
Just a bit, just a bit.
I'll
You
have
gotta
some
eat
if you
money
let
to
me.
make money.
Well, we've got to make sure it's tasted good.
How
That's
long
true.
does crab meat stay fresh?
Not very long.
Not very
No.
long.
Not long at all.
Technically, your crabs are supposed to be alive up until the point that you
Yeah,
cook them to
pretty
eat
much.
them.
You
So,
kill them and throw them in boiling water instantly.
yep.
And then you'll
Can
freeze them.
confirm.
You have the ability, but
It's a very
Thank
short-term investment, this one.
Yeah,
So-
it was one of the worst jobs. It's one of the worst jobs I've ever done.
well,
Yeah.
At least we'll have food.
Yes, you will. Okay, can someone do me a perception check?
Sure.
So, Burr has some excellent awareness of things that are going on this journey. Definitely the most perceptive of the group. Not entirely sure how, but you're the most perceptive of the group.
The rest of us are distracted by crab.
You begin to hear a voice chirping and talking. It sounds like it should be humanoid.
Mother Rock?
Can you hear the voice, guys?
Nope, busy.
I rolled a 16. Can I hear it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear that.
That
Sounds strange.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
After 15 minutes or so, you begin to see movement coming towards you. There's a figure, human, who comes up to the group. He seems to be attracted by the fire and smiles down at a mouse at the edge of the clearing and then pats one of the trees comfortingly.
I lean over to whoever's closest. I saw this a lot when I was in the city watch. This person's high on something.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna run him into the station, but I haven't got my badge anymore.
That's
Drop her some crab.
Sort of
I miss
annoyed
having a
that
badge.
she was more attracted by the fire than me. Yeah, alright.
You should ask her if she wants some crab, or here, take the first lot and not go.
No, okay.
Are you giving them crab?
Hey there, humanoid. Would you like some crab?
She's all alone.
crabs.
What do you...
It's a hell of a pickup line. Would you like some
I want some crab.
Why do you think I gave it to him? Why do you think I gave it to him, Bast? The best practical joke in the world.
Well, yeah, joke? Okay, yeah, well,
The figure suddenly looks at Burr, goes, "Oh, hello, traveller," and
hello.
smiles. "What are you doing in my woods?"
Oh, is this your woods? We didn't know that. We're just traveling home and having a camp for the night. Eating some
We're eating
crab.
crab.
Oh, you've got rid of some of the crabs. That's good. That's good.
It's always a process getting rid of crabs.
Yes, racers and stuff, but yeah.
Well, even here we sometimes have invasive species. And they're not really natural. They shouldn't be here in my wood. Oh! The druid looks past you and points at a small bush that none of you had noticed. He goes, "You can't eat that kind of leaf, okay?"
And true me style, I'm still looking at her finger all in the bush.
Alright, we'll try not to eat any of that bush. So, could you tell us like where we are or something maybe?
Oh, which way are you travelling?
Oh, we're traveling back home.
Towards or away from the mountain?
I guess we're traveling away from the mountain, but do we know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
We're
away.
traveling away from the mountain, yeah.
Excellent. You only have, 1 or 2 days of travel till you're out of the woods then.
Good. Is there anything you can help us with getting through the woods? I mean, we helped you with the crabs, so maybe you can help us a bit?
I can... and starts patting down the clothing and pulls out a small bag and offers it to them and goes, "Here, these are good berries."
I told you, drugs.
What does these good
Call
berries
it.
do?
They're,
Oh,
What
wouldn't
does
trust her.
dwarf?
they're nutritious and good for you. Not like that bush. Don't eat those leaves.
But they
And
are
she
very
walks
nice.
over.
Thank you very much. We'll take good care of them. Yeah, if we need them, we'll use them. Is
The
there
druid-
anything else you would like to tell us?
If you let me sleep beside your fire, I will make sure you're on the right path to get out in the morning.
That sounds
make a-
like a nice
You
offer.
can make a
What do you
bed
say,
above the crab
guys?
meat.
There'll be enough space for the little miss at the fire. Come on, shuffle up,
Yeah.
Lord.
Definitely. Maybe
Just
we
say
can
no
have
to the drugs, you know.
one
You don't have to
thing
take
we
them if you
should-
don't want them.
Maybe we should take turns having a watch during the night, though, as usual.
Aye.
Who put you in charge?
Well, we are in the middle of the woods.
Nobody put me in charge, just a nick. Yeah,
Giant crabs. There could be bears.
Bears?
seeming
Exactly.
Well, there
Told
could
us
be
that
lots of
they
missing
were-
squirrels and deer.
Exactly.
Yes.
A watch is
Might
a
be
good idea.
strange rocks as well. Yeah.
What do we do if we're invaded by squirrels overnight?
Well, you wake everybody up, of course.
Probably go nuts.
Oh ha, a pun.
A what?
A pun.
A what?
Never mind, Rinson.
Don't listen to her, Drinson. She just, I'm just dreaming away now. I'm getting sleepy. Maybe we should get to sleep. Who wants to take the first watch?
Watching what?
I'll take the first watch.
Cool.
Thras is too worried about everybody taking drugs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wake me up when you're getting sleepy, Thrust. And I'll take the second watch.
While you've been debating, the druid has walked over to the bush they pointed out earlier, picked a couple of the leaves, and eats one. She then walks up to the fire and just lies down on the ground. No bed, no covers, just lies on the ground.
Anyone see how told us not to eat the leaves and then did? Just didn't want us getting into a stash. You see this a
tell me
lot.
often not to eat things.
Well, we'll just
What
leave it
kind of
alone.
things?
Anything, really.
They tell you not to eat anything.
Well, usually it's don't eat that, don't eat that, no, that's not for you. I can't help it if I don't know if it's tasty.
Well, she told us not to eat it, so we're
You
not
can
going
eat
to
it
eat
if you want.
No.
Well, I'm gonna
Didn't
stay
they go
on
to
the safe
bed?
side. Yes. Maybe sleep instead.
Can I see if I recognize the leaves of the bush?
Yep.
Burr is going to do the same.
Told you, drugs. Nothing but drugs. This is a drug bush. Stay away. It's not cool. Anybody who tells you it's cool, they're not your friend.
Burr can see that this kind of looks similar to an hallucinogenic plant, but you don't know if it is also hallucinogenic.
I think you might be right there, Thrust. I sort of recognize the bush, but I'm not sure, but
I'm definitely right.
let's not try it and find out.
That's what I've been saying. Stay away from the
Yeah.
bush.
Yes.
Bad stuff.
Yeah, you might get crabs.
I think you're confused. Go to bed.
Yes.
I think we have enough crabs now.
Don't sleep tight.
Yeah, we have a lot of crab.
Yeah, wake me up when
Plenty.
it's my turn to have the watch.
If
That's
bears
right.
attack, do we feed them the crab?
Yes.
No! You wake us up and we defend the crab.
We have an overabundance of crab.
Your 10% share will be dwindling by the time we get to... If you keep willy-nilly throwing it away.
Can I
Maybe
just
smelling
sniff
as well.
the crab real quick to see how how's it holding up?
It now has the slightest smell of part fishiness and the very start of ammonia.
That's fine. I don't tell the others. I'm just first link has already written it off as I'm not getting paid for this here crab business. Oh well. So I'm gonna
everyone's-
take first watch.
Okay. Everyone else settles down for the night in their own idiosyncratic ways. After a little time, all you can hear around you are the group plus the druid snoring gently or loudly, depending on how obnoxious you find the party members.
There's a bit of a spectrum there about how annoying I find the other characters.
I think my character in true form will be snoring really heavily.
I imagine Merrick's got this little weird, runty kind of snore. I don't know why.
Roll me a perception check.
Sure. 15.
You begin to hear words. It seems that the druid is talking in their sleep. But you realise after some time that some of these sound like bits of spells.
That can't be good.
Odds or evens?
Evens. Oof. Never goes the way I want it.
You hear the druid cast a spell of howling gale. Suddenly the wind whips up and begins blasting
shit.
through the campsite. The fire goes out almost instantly. You can hardly hear anything over the sound of the wind, and most of the party wake up very suddenly.
Batten down the hatches!
Squirrels!
This is what happens when you eat gone off crab.
Oh, it's up a window!
Midnight wind. That's fine. It wasn't that funny.
Do you
I'm
get
gonna,
mad when
I-
eating crab?
I wouldn't know. I'm a vegetarian. I kind of anchor my axe in the ground and like hang on to it to stop myself being blown around.
2 of the bags full of crab meat you can see are being blown out of the camp.
No, big money!
Bears away.
The mule is very, very unhappy and is trying to hide behind some of the trees, but is gradually being pushed further away from your camp.
Burning
Somebody
is
grab
just gonna,
Betty!
Who's
is just
Bessie?
gonna try to crawl up
The horse! The mule!
to Thrastalig and ask him,
How did this happen? What's going on?
Well, it's quite windy. That's what's going on, and I think it's that there druid lady. A kind of gesture.
So if we cut her head off, the wind will stop.
I mean, technically,
no.
yes, but that seems like a bit of an overreaction.
Right.
I can't be having you doing any murder there. No murdering,
No.
Johnson.
No, just wake her up
not
first.
It's not murdering, it's stopping the wind. You said so.
It's kind of
I'm
murder,
gonna
though,
go-
isn't it?
I'm gonna go catch Bessie, the mule. Bessie!
yeah, Burning is gonna go slap the druid awake.
Burr smacks the druid in the face.
Oof, bit harsh.
Ooh, rude awakening.
Yes.
She,
You could have just thrown a
Anyway.
bit of crab at her.
she kind of opens her eyes bleedily and then goes straight back to sleep.
Oh fuck. That's the
Just
that's
cut
the
her
bush
head off, the
probably.
wind will stop.
No, wait for it. I'm gonna try a little of that nice bush she was talking about, not us eating.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
More drugs
burn
are
it.
not the answer!
Burr is just gonna drag
What
himself
are
up to the bush and chop and eat some of the leaves. Or a leaf from the bush.
Can I just pour out some water on the druid's face?
Sure, I need both of you
Have
to
a
roll
water
me
skin in my
a
inventory.
straight d20.
18.
Burr manages to eat 2 of the leaves before anyone stops him. And Rasterlig manages to wake the druid, who is very confused.
Hey, you're casting some kind of wind spell.
Oh. Huh?
Stop it.
We're getting her!
She looks around and then makes some movement with her hands and the wind starts to drop down.
There we go. Right. Don't
I'm
do that.
sorry.
Don't do it.
Okay.
By the way,
Okay, that's fine.
they ate some of that bush. I don't know why.
What? Oh no! And digs into a pocket and pulls
When
out.
you say they,
Burn in. Drizzle.
right. I thought everyone had some and I just wasn't given any.
No. Burnet's
missed
the only
the
one.
You missed the party.
Burnet's
Rasterlig
party
is
all on
very
his own.
anti-drugs.
Medic's off getting the mule.
I used to be part of the city watch. I don't truck with junkies and tweakers and
I would
weird
do some
woods
sort of-
folk.
I would do some sort of.
He agrees
joke
with
about
Mr.
drug
T.
mules, but no.
I pity the fool who throws away their future with drugs.
Just say no. Just say no to drugs.
The druid digs into a different pocket and pulls out some dried moss and walks over to Burr and goes, "Eat this!"
Okay.
I don't know
And-
how I've reacted yet, so.
Burr is slightly not able to see straight anymore. Things are kind of woozy.
So has a big crab walked over to Burnett and told him to eat things?
A small green humanoid crab walked over and told him to eat some moss.
Oh. Well, I better eat some moss then. Small green crab.
Excellent.
Ooh, it's nice with some moss. Moss is good, I have heard. Yes.
What's happening with Burr? Is he lost it?
It finally gotten interesting.
I only see crabs. Oh yeah.
Okay. The
Well,
druid
I mean,
gently leads Burr back to the fire. You
fire's
sleep
out.
it off. It's fine. Oh.
Yes.
No, there's no fire. Can someone light
No.
the fire again?
You burnt it out. You blew it out with your weird magic dream.
Oh, she got wind from the crab. Yes.
She didn't have any crab.
Maybe
Yes,
we
she
should
did.
feed Burr some
Oh, did
crab.
she?
Maybe he needs to eat.
I swallowed that.
I'm a
Burr.
bit peckish. I'm a bit peckish now. Eating all these
A
vegetables.
couple of hours after my original sniff of the crab, it's been sitting out.
Been blowing around.
It's collected leaves.
fine,
It's
it's-
probably more nutritious now than it ever was.
It's just a bit of random forest detritus, it'll be fine.
It's just basically covered the forest in like a whole layer of paint crab.
Maybe get a throat burn and breathe some fire on it and it will be grilled nicely. Yes.
Maybe not blow your fire in the middle of the forest.
It's not a very good idea.
I start the fire again, my tinderbox.
There we go. Nice shiny lights.
Thank you. And the
Try
druid
not
passes
to eat
out
the
again.
fire. I know you drug users want to do strange stuff. Trust
She's
me.
already out thrust.
I don't know what you mean with drug users.
You just ate some of that hippie bush.
No, I didn't touch
He
the
ate the
druid at
hippie's
all.
bush.
I
What
promise.
bush?
Over there, and I point at the hippie bush.
I'm just gonna lie down for a bit, I think. I reckon it is nice cozy lights. Yeah.
Somebody else take second watch then.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
What exactly am I watching for? I'm still confused.
Wrong'uns.
Wrongins. Okay.
Yeah.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Maybe put some sort of gag on the druid while she sleeps or something. I don't know. She seems a bit dangerous.
I
While
mean,
she's
does she
sleeping,
really
no.
need her head?
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course. Everyone needs a head now and then.
I mean, she's got some nice things in her pockets. We could just check her pockets and find more things.
Hey, I won't have any of you doing crimes around me.
Well, I could always pick our pockets and then I could always put them back.
If
Only
she's
doing a
got
little bit of
anything
an
illegal, then we
investigation.
could give it to. We could give it to you and point at the casterling.
Well, no, I'm not. If people are doing illegal stuff, we need to turn them in to the local authorities.
But
Yeah.
well, we could investigate.
Maybe
I
that-
think she's just some weird hippie woods lady out here, and we need to.
But she seems to have everything she ever needs in her pockets. I'd love that. I don't have pockets in this.
Oh,
Look, that's a matter to take up with your tailor.
Taylor?
hey,
Oh,
maybe,
wizard.
maybe treat her nicely. She's a good lady. She loves
Berlin's
bush.
talking in his sleep now.
Burr is now rambling about as much as the druid was when she was asleep.
Does he need his head?
Maybe we just take away. Well, that's debatable. But maybe we just take away Burr's staff. We don't want no demon dog attacking us just because he's gotten hopped up on rainbow leaves or whatever.
That's a good plan. Put it in the cart.
I can see my house from here.
Where is the cart?
It got jammed against some of the trees at the edge of the clearing.
Yeah, and I went to go get the mule.
Merrick's taking second watch. I'm gonna lie down. No murdering though.
Oh, no murdering.
Merrick's watch passes uneventfully. Do you wish to have a third watch? Or are you now quite content to let everyone rest?
Up to you guys.
I think we
Well-
should get it on with.
Sorry, what?
Oh, really?
Cue music. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Nothing sensible ever happens on third watch.
Nope.
It's when all the bars kick out.
After all these crab, Merrick has fallen asleep for going.
Okay. It is the next morning. Drinzen and Thrasterlig wake up early.
Yeah. That's how I always wake up. Sit bolt upright and pull out a dagger. That's how I wake up.
The druid is still fast asleep.
Good.
Burr is apparently singing in his sleep.
Dungeon's just standing over Burrs, looking at him really confused.
I imagine just like creepily standing, staring down, watching him sleep.
Yeah. Wondering if he needs his head or not.
Yep.
The druid wakes up at the noise of people starting to move. He goes, oh, good morning. Did you all sleep well? Oh, that's a very good bird song. And wanders off to the edge of the clearing, starting to sing to the birds.
You can
She's
sing
not
to
druid,
birds?
isn't she? Right,
What?
come on, lads.
Why would you sing to birds?
Well, they might
Why
sing
do
back
you
to
talk to people?
I don't talk to people. People don't talk to me.
You just answered me.
You're not
That's
people.
why I talk to birds. No? Maybe you're right.
People live in cities. We're not in a city.
The druid looks at Drinzen strangely. And then walks over to Merrick and goes, these are for you. And hands them a small bag of magical beans.
Oh, beans!
Go
What do these do?
journey 5 minutes in that direction and you will find your path. Turn to the right and keep going. You will soon come out of the wood.
Alright. Thank you very much, my dear.
And
they
she
go
smiles
well with
round.
Do they go well with crab?
No, they're not. They're magic beans. They're special. They're not to be tampered with. Leave them with me.
Oh.
Wake up.
Come on, Bar. Come on, Bar. We're going now.
Is it morning already? Are we? Oh. Well, let's make like the trees then, and yeah.
The Lady Druid showed us how to get out of the forest.
Oh, how nice of her. She was a nice lady. Or she is a nice lady.
Yeah, she's nice enough, I suppose.
The druid smiles at you all, waves, and then suddenly shrinks into being a mouse and scurries off.
Bet she's in league with
What
squirrels.
there?
Oh, at least she have her head left. That's good. I had this weird dream
If
that I
we
was...
cut off her head, would she still have been able to turn into a mouse?
I don't know,
No.
but these beans are going to be kept safe.
Oh, we got beans?
Aye, and you're not getting any.
Oh, that's too bad. But,
Come on, let's get the mule and
I'll
the car together.
say for that, yeah. Where's my staff, by the way?
Oh, it's in the cart.
Oh, I'll just jump on the cart then and we can go. Ah.
Yes, we didn't put you lunch and fireballs or anything in the night. We already had a windstorm.
So I just use poison. That's much more fun. I rarely hit my target though.
Aye. We'd all have been dead.
Probably, yes. Well, and we'll get on our way.
You gradually pack up your camp, manage to persuade the mule to start dragging the wagon again. It is still not forgiven the druid for the windstorm overnight. That was most unacceptable to the mule, making sure that every single one of you know it.
Bessie, don't fret. I'll give you a nice good sandwich when we get to town.
We could give the Bessie some of those nice leaves though.
No, you
get
leave
happier.
Bessie and the leaves alone.
Does the mule not like crab?
I don't think she'd eat crap.
Yeah, Mule's a vegetarian, surely.
Maybe mules would move faster with crabs, who knows?
Have you ever checked
Well,
the
like
teeth
a
of
mule with crab legs, or...
I've got an itch, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
What
You
on
want a
earth do
cowbell?
those leaves do to you?
I don't know. I've got a different perception of life, I think, now.
So you follow the druid's directions, and you find the path nice and quickly.
Here it
And
is.
this path seems to run a lot straighter than the one you were on before.
No.
You make good time. Within a couple of hours, you start to see a little bit of smoke up ahead.
Oh, something's on fire.
It could be an inn.
Oh.
Please let it be an inn.
Okay,
Are inns
good.
usually on fire?
It might be from a chimney.
Yes. Or it might be someone smoking something delicious. Mmm.
I've got my eye on you there, Burning.
He's gone a little off, hasn't he?
Ah. Life is beautiful. Hmm.
Thrast, you better watch him. You better watch that he doesn't, like, get any more of this herb.
Might
Yeah.
try and steal a crab to get more herbs.
Look,
Oh,
I've
no,
been
no,
meaning
no.
to talk to you guys about that. I think the crab.
Don't you say nothing about me, crab.
Oh, well, okay. Enjoy.
Even if it's a bit fushy, I'll be able to turn a profit. Don't you worry about that. You'll get your 10%.
Oh, so you're aware of the smell it's starting to give off.
Don't
then.
call me daft.
At very
Smells
worst, it'll just
wonderful.
attract bears and we can kill the bears for money.
There you go. There's always a price tag.
Have we got a bear killing contract? That I didn't know about.
Well, what is a contract but a piece of paper with bear killing written on it?
Bears have fur. Fur reminds me of my son. Ah.
You're like a lizard.
His name is Fur. He's a nice boy. He's getting in his teens though. So
I'm sure he won't come to a sticky end somehow.
yeah. I don't
Bessie,
know.
can you pick up the pace, please? Well, come on, we'll go and see you investigate this smoke. Hopefully it's a tavern. You'll get a nice carrot if it is.
I mean, at the
Maybe
very
we can
least, we
carrot
can
and
smoke all the
sandwich.
crab, and it'll probably last longer.
Exactly. Come on, Bessie, move yourself.
Can you smoke crab?
No, I mean, like cook it. You know, that kind of smoking.
Ah,
Preserve it.
That sounds boring.
It hasn't taken a lot to push you off the deep end, has it?
What is the deep end? What's an end, anyways? Everything
end
is
is
just
like a
circling
beginning,
around
but
in
the other end.
perpetuity. Oh, like a sausage, you mean?
Thrust, are we locked in some sort of paradox or something?
It
Keep
seems to
repeating
be.
the same things over and over again. I think I'm going slightly mad.
So the crab.
I'm going slightly mad.
Oh god, we're developing crab madness. I knew this was the problem.
Oh,
Oh, those damn crab people.
Curse the crab people.
Could you
Crab
become a crab person from eating crab?
Look,
Do you mean we're
that's a
turning into
very
crab
disturbing
people?
thought right there.
well, I don't need any more legs, so I'm probably not going to eat any more crab.
You might not have any say in the matter.
No.
Are we destined
not.
to become crab people?
Bessie, are we any closer to the tavern? Or is it-
Looks round, stops dead in her tracks, looks round in disgust at every single one of you, and then trots off as quickly as she can move that damn cart. You are definitely
Bessie, where are you
closer
going?
to the smoke by now. It does look like it should be from a building.
Are you in a mood with me, Bessie? Don't be in a mood with me now.
As the halfling tries to half run along to keep up with the meal.
Don't you be mad at me now. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Who's doing all that shouting? Just relax.
It's the crab people.
Nice. Oh, crab people, oh, they're all welcome. We'll just have a big
Welcome?
kumbaya together and just...
Right.
This continues until you come within sight of a building that is close to the edge of the woodland. It is a fairly substantial looking building with nice wide doors and lots of windows and some smoke coming out of the chimney. You can all
can't wait.
smell that there is food here.
Oh, I can't wait to eat anything other than crab and have a nice ceiling over my head.
It's a fancy looking house, isn't it?
Food. Nice.
Shall we give it a knock? See if they'll let us in.
Of course you
Yeah,
should.
maybe we should do the talking and let old Burn in there just, you know.
Burn,
might
you
say
stay in the
something
cart.
strange, yeah.
You stay in the cart and you stay behind the curtain. You don't come out. You hear me?
I'm gonna stay behind the cart. Oh, yes.
And Bernie will just sneak around the house, out of sight of the others.
Where are you going?
This won't end
You
well.
can't see me.
We can hear you. That's the problem.
Am I meant to
Even
not
if
be
you
able
let
to
us
see him?
Sorry, Drizzen, what did you say?
Am I meant to not be able to see him?
No, you can stay.
because he's
You're
there.
fine.
Just-
fine.
I'm just
Just
pointing at him
close
as
your
he's
eyes,
dancing around.
Vincent. You close your eyes. You can't see me.
Oh,
I'm beginning to think.
Perhaps.
I'm beginning to think that those drug leaves have worn off, and this person is just a little not all there in the head. You know what I'm saying?
At the sound of all of this commotion, a figure opens the door to the building and goes, Oh, travellers, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were expecting anyone. Welcome to my tavern. Do you wish to come in?
Oh, you beggar believe it, we do.
That would be wonderful.
Yes.
Have you a stable, lass?
Yes, it's round the back. I'll get one of the boys to take your mule and your cart round for you.
Oh, I'll tag along with Bessie. She's a funny girl. She needs a good hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
She's not told any jokes yet, though, but otherwise she's
She's
so
a-
funny. Yes.
She's a tad temperamental sometimes.
and she gestures from behind her, and a boy of about 15, 16 or so comes out and shows you where to lead Bessie to.
He's probably like taller than I am. Come on, lad, I'll show you the ropes.
So the rest of you go into the tavern, and you are served a nice meal that doesn't include any crab meat whatsoever.
Finally.
There is some beef, and there are lots and lots of vegetables, which has been quite a rarity for the last couple of years as you've been working at this siege with not enough food on either side. And they ask, would you like to stay?
It would be good to sleep with a ceiling over my head instead of these damnable sky.
Oh, excellent. And she goes and she gets you some rooms and lets you settle in, and things are very peaceful. It's a nice tavern. It's fairly quiet at this time of year.
We're quite lucky, weren't we?
Yeah, pretty convenient. All things put together.
The druid certainly showed us in the right direction. That's...
I still don't trust the squirrels.
Don't worry about the squirrels.
They're planning something.
Yes, but they've got bigger problems.
Like the mice.
I was thinking more a weasel.
Oh god.
Yeah, a weasel would do it. Perhaps we could forge some kind of pact with the wheels.
I don't know, they're
What am I
things.
talking about? What on earth am I talking about? I sound like I'm eating the leaves.
Have you eaten the leaves, Thrust?
No, I haven't. What? Oh, actually, that's a good point. Was I paying close enough attention to the vegetables I was eating to know whether I was eating some of the leaves?
Well, you should probably stay off of those leaves.
No, you're fine.
That's like,
Okay.
they're
Could
not
you
good
use
for
the
you.
excess crab meat to bargain with the weasels?
Well, maybe.
Burr is probably now getting a bit of a leaf hangover.
Withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah. Sort of a little bit shaky, and it's like, why am I feeling so bad? Oh, it's good to have these nice, comfy beds. Oh, there's some puppies somewhere. I can hear them. Can you hear them too?
They're dancing over your head.
All right.
This is the first chance that you've had to sleep in a bed since, the beginning of the campaign when you set off, when you were hired to go and set siege to this city.
Not used to the soft thing. I'm used to sleeping on stone.
Your afternoon passes quietly and comfortably. You eat another large meal, and fairly early in the evening for soldiers and mercenaries such as yourselves, you are fast asleep. In the morning, the tavern keeper greets you. Are you quite recovered from your journey?
Oh yes, thank you very much. haven't slept this long in a fortnight or 50.
Excellent, excellent. Well, I might have a small job for you to do. Come round the table. And she sits you all down, and she begins to outline a simple task. And as she explains, the darkness will fall, and that's where we can start again next time.
Ooh. Have fun.
Well done, Dragon. Well done.
Nice.
That
I only realised
felt
halfway through I
very-
was meant to be lawful good, so I might have leaned into it a bit too hard, but that's fine.
That's fine. It seems perfectly reasonable to lean into that as soon as you go, oh wait, they're doing harmful drugs.
Yeah, they're doing hard drugs, and I used to basically be a cop, so
Yeah.
That's the same number. you
Burning
rolled
is
last
way
time.
better as a dead person than in... Yeah.
That's the exact same number you rolled last time.
Yes, it is.
Damn it, Merrick.
Fantastic.
Grab people, grab people, grab people.
crap people.
You get to die first. How does it feel?
Not as they can't see me.
You've not. I remember how many times Plummet has ended with deaths in initiative order.
I think Dragon should GM more with Plummet, I think, because rolls are much better when she's GMing. I think it has something to do with that. I'm not sure, but...
Yeah, Marek might like her.
I think it's being kind to me tonight.
Oh, Miss accent, man. It's like an Irish Del boy.
You remind me a lot of Brad Pitt from Snatch.
I freaking love that movie.
I love that film.
It's great.
To get sprayed with liquid often... Oh, no, forget that.
He'll look at you really confused and say,
Do
"Why
you
would I
really
get
want the answer
sprayed?"
to that question?
Faster like 6.
Just start stripping.
Because it's kind of been weird otherwise.
The whole point is that it's all weird. No?
I know. I know. I know.
Is it-
Oh, is that Moxley?
Aw.
I know.
Oh,
Like, I'm not.
I thought it was
I can
Amy.
only play
I
with
thought it
you
was
if you bring
Amy
me your
dying
toy.
first. Yeah.
I'm actually crashing out at the moment, so I don't know if I,
I was
could
wondering
handle
how
another bit.
people were doing for doing
I'm a
a...
bit.
Well,
Yeah.
we need something to sort of... Yeah. I mean, there's no place to stop, right?
Yeah, we need that.
Okay.
Have you got your height on your character sheet?
I'm only 3'3".
I'm 4'5", so
Where's this?
third page of the sheet at the top. Of the
Oh, I'm
character portraits
6'2",
on it.
apparently.